now Democratic Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz of Florida. She is a member of the House Appropriations Committee and was in that meeting. Congresswoman, it's a pleasure to see you always. So take us into that meeting. What happened?
You know, in the Democratic caucus meeting that I just left, we heard from Leader Hakeem Jeffries and our senior members who are all unified and focused on making sure that we can take care of the needs of the American people based on the votes that we take before the government shuts down in 12 and a half hours. It is just unbelievable that Donald Trump and President Musk blew up what was a bipartisan agreement where we came together with Republicans and Democrats on both sides of the aisle and both sides of the campus and agreed that we needed to do things like make sure that we can take care of children with cancer, making sure that we can improve the quality of access to health care, make sure that we can prevent cuts to Social Security. And Republicans did the bidding, bowing and scraping to an unelected billionaire and incoming President Trump, because they are quaking in their boots and they are a chaos caucus that doesn't know how to get out of their own way.
So, with that said, as you point out, it's 12 hours, 42 minutes, and 50 seconds until a government shutdown, unless there is something that can come out from the House that would then go to the Senate. And is there anything you see that could be a bridge builder? I don't know, the skinny CR with side. I mean, what is it that you think could come out that could avert a shutdown?
Well, while I'm not going to negotiate on TV here, I was heartened to hear from Leader Jeffries in their caucus meeting that there has been outreach from the Republicans. There isn't an imminent vote. We don't have a proposal. We need to make sure that we all have time to review whatever it is that they are able to agree on. But we had a bipartisan agreement that was blown up by an unelected billionaire who is now the richest man in the world, who enriched himself now since Election Day, Jose, and doubled his net worth. It is all about the bottom line for the billionaires, for the Republicans, and for Democrats. It's all about making sure that we can make everyday folks' lives better. And that's the contrast here. And we're not going to just roll over and bow and scrape to Elon Musk and Donald Trump like the Republicans are willing to.
So if there is no rollover or agreement possible, how long do you think a shutdown could last?
There doesn't need to be a shutdown. Let's be clear. We have a bipartisan agreement that we could put on the floor and pass today. Short of that, we need to make sure that we come together and sort out, because the Republicans have a very slim majority. They have a slimmer majority, as you noted, in the next Congress. They are going to need us to pass anything, as we saw last night. So we're willing to come to the table and work together to get something accomplished, but it has to deliver for the American people, and it cannot hurt them. We have to pass the disaster relief. We have to bring help in for our farmers across the country. We have to make sure that we buttress our budget and ensure that it actually improves the lives of American people, not hurts them.
And so do you think if it is a shutdown, again, 12 hours, 40 minutes from now, when you all have to read whatever is proposed and then it has to be agreed on and then it has to go to the Senate, in other words, how long do you think this could continue?
Well, look, I've been here when we had a 37-day Trump shutdown. I've been here when we've had a Trump shutdown that went 18 days. I mean, this is a guy who doesn't really care about the impact of a shutdown on the American people, on our workers. TSA agents would be going without pay. The military's pay could be at risk. We have folks who wouldn't get their benefits. We have plenty of workers across the country who wouldn't be getting paid, and the damage to our economy. It's like trying to intentionally driving our economy into the side of a cliff. That's what the Musk Trump shutdown would be, and they don't really seem to care, and they've proven they don't care because they've shut us down for days in the past and lost. Donald Trump has never won a shutdown fight ever, but I guess he abides by the definition of insanity, which is that you're willing to keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result.
And Congresswoman, we've heard so much from President-elect Trump, Elon Musk, Ramaswamy, and so many others. Where is President Biden in all of this? Have you spoken with him? Has he been involved?
President Biden has made it very clear that the bipartisan agreement that was reached, that the Musk-Trump team breached, is what we should put on the floor. It was a comprehensive package that takes care of the needs of the American people and ensures that we can come together in a bipartisan way to help ensure that we improve the quality of life of folks, not make plans to increase the debt limit to allow them to cut Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid so they can enrich more billionaires and millionaires with bigger tax cuts. That's the contrast here. That's the choice. And Democrats are going to continue under Joe Biden and Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer's leadership to fight for the American people, for our seniors, for our farmers, for families devastated by natural disasters. And Republicans are clearly fighting for millionaires and billionaires.